Hi there, my name's Jay. Now, this is my very first, well, YouTube video. I know, right? An introvert doing a YouTube video. Like, really? Yeah, this is completely outside my comfort zone because I never do this kind of thing. This is not my bon appetit. This is very uncomfortable. I got like goosebumps in my arms and my body already. It's like, oh Jesus! But it's important to be outside your comfort zone. Very important. Otherwise, we don't grow and change in life. It's a fact. So, my intention for my first YouTube video is describing what I've been going through for the last 6 years now in my life is the dark night of the soul. Like those before me who's experienced this, as you go on to your day to day life, very unconsciously, I remember the years prior to this, I was just living life aimlessly. I was playing video games all day long in my room. I would eat so much fake food. I didn't really saw much future in my life. I was just going day by day with my business. But I had a lot of trauma, a lot of issues within me due to my very uneasy background that I have experienced. In fact, I'm still grateful that I'm alive despite these challenges. And we all experience these challenges. We all experience trauma. We're just masters at not expressing ourselves. We really like to use social media now, like Facebook, Twitter, to present this character that's not actually us. It's like that stigma against vulnerability. So I myself now want to change that. If an introvert can do this, so can you. So prior to my dark night of the soul, I was like any other man or very young man. You go up, you go to work, you eat, and you just see life with just two eyes. You just see what's in front of you, like, oh, this is what all life is. You wake up, you eat, you work, you go sleep, you poop, you tell dirty jokes, you drink alcohol, eat fake food. Same thing happens again and again. I remember that very well. So it's that kind of experience and your consciousness really expands and grows a lot from very unexpected ways. It really does. This all started when I was introduced into meditation. I got into astrology by the age of 24. And my first task I was given to me was to do meditation. My bad for this camera. This is a not expensive phone, so the camera is a bit dodgy. Very dodgy. So my first task was to do meditation. It was a mindfulness meditation. I'd sit in my room, my computer room at that time. I'd sit there and meditate. When I first done this, it felt very relaxed in my body. That's what I thought meditation was at that time. That it was about relaxation. I didn't realize I was going to the right side of my brain as I meditate. For those who've been doing this for years, you know what I'm saying. That's when my world, without even realize at that time, straight away, that my world started to change. In fact, it all started with meditation. It all really started with that. And At first it was blissful, the feeling, but after about just trying to remember top of my head, about 4 or 5 months down the track, that's when the side effects started coming. I started to spend time in nature, didn't even question it. I started to change my workout routine. I was like, wanted to be a bodybuilder at that time. So I didn't do much in my spare time. I'd play video games, drink alcohol, a lot of fake food. And also that I started to questioning my life. Something I never thought to even consider. These thoughts, these feelings, because I wasn't feeling great in my body. I was feeling quite empty, really. Suppressed emotions, a lot of trauma. What happens there? So the social conditioning, yeah, it was pretty harmful. And about 6 months into this meditation, I had this urge to quit my job, and so I did. Out of fear, but a good change. And when I started next job, I was there for about 4 months. And then I started to ask myself, well, why was I born? What is my life's purpose? Why am I here? What am I born to do? And these questions we should all ask ourselves, regardless of your age. And that's when it hit me. Kundalini energy, known as Kundalini awakening or spiritual awakening. And all of a sudden, my body just started to go like ballistic. Like anxiety just hit the roof all of a sudden. Nobody had so much tense negative emotions come up that I just had the urge to quit my job. I couldn't stand there. I couldn't handle it. And I remember walking out quitting, and all of a sudden I had this dense energy weighing down my body from the heart. Later on I realized it was from the heart chakra. And so it really starts this awakening, is opening up the heart and the pineal gland. The gland. And so my journey started from there. Now I will get myself eventually a better camera than this, because this camera quality is not going to be that great. It's a good start though. It's better than nothing. That is true. But I wish to share my wisdom over the years of healing myself, what to do and what not to do in this awakening experience. It doesn't need to be so hard or so long either, but it can take a long time depending on how many past lives you have to go through that baggage to release. And a lot of your souls here on Earth are not from Earth. Some of you is from different galaxies, different parts of this universe. A lot of you are from Earth as well. So those from different planets other than Earth, you're also going to clear that as well as it starts to come up in your body. And it can be frustrating. It can be so confusing as to why we go through this challenge in our awakening experience. Why do we face these obstacles? But there is a way around them. There is. So feeling those negative feelings is the first start. There's one way to heal them. Questioning those negative thoughts is another way too that needs to be done. What generates these negative feelings in the first place, the negative thoughts, behind that layer of energy is, mind you, everything is energy. Everything. Behind that layer of energy is subconscious limiting beliefs. I'm referring to the subconscious mind. There are 3 layers to the ego. We have the conscious, layer, the unconscious, and the subconscious. The mind produces 60,000 thoughts a day. 95% is subconscious, and only 5% is conscious thoughts. So people, some of you are interested in law of attraction. Well, that's only doing 5% of your thoughts. It's not the biggest bender of your reality. The ones that's pulling the strings of most of your life start from childhood, then your ancestral, then your past lives. Mind you, you are your past lives. Referring with your childhood, that's very much connected to it. When we clear limited beliefs from our childhood, we also clear from past lives too. So, my intention now for this YouTube channel is to share my wisdom. We are all students and teachers at the same time. Be curious, be open, and be fearless as best you can. We all face challenges and obstacles. Whether you're spiritual or not spiritual, we all face this. And no matter healing you do, can guarantee you no obstacles or challenges. They're there to make you stronger, not weaker. Once you push through it, you will feel stronger within yourself. I wouldn't be doing this video right now that's completely outside my comfort zone if it wasn't for these challenges in my life. And they've been pretty harsh. Some have been pretty easy, some have been harsh. But whatever challenges you're going through yourself, just remember, look at the good times you had in your life. Those good moments you had in your childhood. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you saw a flower on the ground or the sky, even at your workplace. It's these simple things that matters most. And this is something in modern day world that we have forgotten. We have forgotten the simple things of life. And that's a tragedy. They tell us that, it's a dream. You need something outside yourself for your happiness. That's the first mistake you're going to make. Happiness comes within. As soon as you blame anything outside yourself for not being happy, you're deceiving yourself and those around you. So, my name is Jay, and this is my very first YouTube channel. How terrifying, I know. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Have a good week.